What that does is it's within seconds. And I tell everybody that I train, from staff, students, everybody, it's time to a active attacker is like oxygen to a fire. If you can take that oxygen away from that fire as soon as possible, the flames will go away and you've got a safe situation. The same thing happens with an active attacker. The time that you give them to do their mass destruction is important. It's critical. And so what most of your conferences and training is teaching is that we have to eliminate that time as best we can. Hazavoid systems right now gives that opportunity because of the fact that within seconds from the time that the attacker is seen on campus, that there is a threat that is assessed, that we've got a situation that may or may not happen on campus, we within 3 seconds of that time can notify the campus on any aspect of the campus, and they are able to react on that. Absolutely. Yeah. And being in Tornado Alley like we are right here, it's crucial that we get those timely warnings out, those notifications out as soon as possible. And again, it's all about timing. The way that they've got the system with weather alerts and things of that nature, it's a whole lot better than what we had 25 years ago. So due to the fact that within hours of a storm coming in, you pretty much can get an idea of what's going on. But the problem of it is until it hits, you don't know really how bad it is. Right. And where this particular Hazavoid system comes into effect and really gives us the best coverage is that you're gonna, especially in your colleges and things of that nature, they're not, just because they got a tornado coming in, they're not gonna close and not have school just because they're gonna wait until they absolutely know that they need to have something going on, right? Yeah. And usually by that time it's usually too late, right? Right. So what happens with us is I start watching the news. I start watching all of the stuff probably day or out whenever the notifications start coming from, especially the Weather Channel and some other things that I've got that is available to me. They start sending me all this information. I start contacting various VPs and things of that nature around the campus and say, hey, we've got a situation that may or may not come in tomorrow. This is what we need to do. So what this Hazavoid notification system would help us out, especially with we've got a new campus stadium that we're building, football stadium that's going to be on the backside. Well, let's say you have 2,500 students, faculty, staff, guests that are in the football game, and a tornado just happens to drop within 10, 15 minutes from the town. It's headed right towards us. Well, they're not going to have time, especially if they're not from around here. Most of our travel 2-3 hours. Well, they're not going to have houses that they can go to. And so we've got to get them into the buildings. We've got to get them into the shelter areas and all that stuff. So this system will give us that opportune time to notify them within seconds again, to get that, because it's going to take a while to clear 2,500 people out of the stadium. You know what I mean? Right. And so it will give us that opportunity to get that message out to them, know exactly what's coming, know exactly where to go. Hey, we need you to go to the Schaefer building. We need you to go to the Hagee communication building, whatever. And then my officers will be able to kind of escort them in that direction. But these systems will give them that notification up front to where they can be able to know what's going on. Basically, we're not going to throw Blackboard out because Blackboard has its use. Okay. Right. What Hazavoid does is it gives us the initial notification. It lets everybody know we've got a situation going on here on campus and you need to seek shelter, whatever it is, from a weather situation, from active attacker situation, whatever that is. The message that comes out on that Hazavoid system will give everybody that notification of this is what's going on and this is what you need to do. Right. We've tried to use that with our Blackboard Connect, but the problem of it is you're dealing with internet, you're dealing with time restraints. So basically what happens is if I've got an individual who sees someone in South Campus, they're getting out of their car, they're getting their weapon, and basically they call us up and say, hey, I've got a guy, he's getting out of his car right now with a weapon. The way that we have it set right now is the officer has to say, okay, I need to put you on hold right now. Stay on the line. hey, officers, so and so, I need you to go to the South Campus. I got a guy with a gun. Then what they have to do with their with the phone in their hands, not letting them go, they've got to pull up the Blackboard Connect. They've got to type in the response system of the both the text, the email, and the phone call. Get the text of, hey, we got an active shooter, a possible active attacker in parking lot. Adam, we need you to seek shelter. Now, if you do that with a normal person right now, I'm not stressed out. I'm not doing anything. Probably with as many times as I've done it, it would probably take me between 3 and 5 minutes to get that system up and sent out. Okay. Well, by that time, the individual is either at the building or already in the building by the time that message goes out. So those that's in that building, if they're in Davis building or if they're in the admin building, now the active attacker is already in there by the time that they get the message on their phone. Now, let's even take it farther. You're in class. What do we teach most of our students when we're in class? Either silence your phone or turn your phone off, correct?
Right.
So if I'm relying on text, if I'm relying on a phone call and email, the email, unless they've got their, some of them may have their tablets up, but if you're relying on the text and the phone call, I mean, I was in a meeting probably 2 hours ago and I had 3 or 4 texts that was going off in my pocket. Well, I ignored it because I'm in a meeting. Well, if that's an active shooter attacker type situation, I'm not going to get that message because I'm going to ignore it, right?
Right.
So what happens with system that we have is it's that time restraint, is that you may have a lot of people that's not going to get that at the given time within the seconds that we needed to get out. They may never even get it before the attacker is up on top of them. But what we need to do is we need to have Hazavoid with this system, notify everybody within seconds, give them the ability to know exactly what's going on. Then I can have the officers, after we've notified everybody, then they can communicate with them. Hey, we've got officers that are in Davis building looking for the guy. If you guys are in your shelters, in your offices, or in your designated areas, stay there until further notice. Now I can communicate them with the Blackboard system,
Right.
which that is what it's created for, correct?
Right.
But for the initial notification for emergencies, we cannot use it because it's that time restraint.
Right. And you're right. And most of the time in your area, there's a single cell tower. So when everyone is calling or texting or emailing, it's trying to fight for position on the one tower. And that's when the signals tend to drop.
And that is most of the studies that they've done on most of the active situations that have happened. Within 5 minutes, the phone lines are completely overrun. Now, if you're relying on cell phone towers and things of that nature, now they've been overrun. So if we don't get that message out within 5 minutes or less, now you may even run the risk of it's not getting out because the cell phones towers are down now.
Do you recommend a system like Hazavoid to other universities as well as K through 12 schools?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It is one of the systems, after I've looked at it and seen how it works and how it can be implemented on the schools and what it provides to the schools. I'll be honest with you, by the time that it's all said and done, and I'm hoping that this gets better, but unless we kind of change things in the system and get everybody on board, I'm afraid that it's going to get worse before it gets better. But the Hazavoid situation, it's all about that time restraints. It's all about taking that oxygen away from that active attacker. Right. And the Hazavoid right now is the only system that I've seen out there that really provides this particular service into getting that message out within seconds. Get that message out, and you can put, and going back, I didn't mention this, but the thing that kind of sold me on this is that I can do the standard response protocol and the messaging that we use, like the lockdown and lock out and hold and shelter in place. All of those messages, you can have 5 or 6 messages on there, and depending on what button you push, if it's a weather situation, you can have we've got a tornado in the area, please take shelter, and it brings that message out, and you don't have to do all the typing and let them know exactly what's going on. It's automatic within 3 seconds. It's getting that message out. Then if it's an active attacker, it can have that message on there as well of saying, hey, this is what's going on. We got an active attacker situation. If you've just arrived on campus, please get back in your vehicle and leave. Because a lot of times what happens is you've got individuals who may not have classes until 10 or 11. If the active attacker is just happening to attack at that point in time that they arrive, they have no idea. So they get out of their car, they walk to the building where the active attacker is, and they walk right into the danger, and they have no idea of what's going on. Hazavoid, being that it's outside and inside system that can notify them within seconds, they can be notified, hey, wait, what's going on? They listen to the message. Oh, I got to get out of here. They get back in their vehicle and they leave, and they never enter into that dangerous situation. That's kind of one of the main things that have sold me on Hazavoid, is that it notifies individuals in a particular way that no other system can.